Put your head on my show. Hell no, this ain't that type of channel. Go ahead and hit him with that classic Mr. Everything intro right about now.
Yeah. Mr. Everything's the name. Came through changing the game. Doing my thing in my own lane. Every time you see me, I'm hitting them switches. Sliding through with something super vicious. Who is this? Mr. Everything's the name. Came through changing the game. Doing my thing in my own lane. Every time you see me, I'm hitting them switches. Sliding through with something super vicious. Who is this?
And while you're at it, go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying, if you haven't already. But if you have, thank you very kindly. You know, let's go ahead and keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to get those subscribers, you know what I'm saying, going. So a lot of y'all coming through. I'm checking it out and y'all seeing it, checking the videos and everything. And I appreciate all of that. But since you're coming in, just go ahead and slap that like button at the same time. You know what I mean? And hit that subscribe button so we can, you know what I'm saying, keep going up around here. You know what I mean? So, back to the project. What's going on, everybody? It's Mr. Everything, and I'm at it again, you know, with another video out here. This weekend ain't Project Lowrider, but I do got some extra stuff for the Lowrider. You will see it probably at the end of this video. But without further ado, let's get into it. Rain, sleet, hail, snow, or shine, nothing and no one stops the grind. So we at it again this time with the snowed out Transam / kitt. You feel me? This build is gonna take a minute, but you see, she buried in the snow. Done neglected her a little bit because you know, working things like that. You feel me? So we gonna make the first mission to get at least some of that snow off real quick. And y'all might see me in a minute.
No time for fake ones that fall off. If you up with the game plan, that's your loss. We always come with the heat, never the wax sauce. We got no time for the games going against the odds. No time for fake ones that fall off. If you went with the game plan, that's your loss. We always come with the heat, never the wax sauce. We got no time for the games going against the odds. Ain't got no time for games, ain't got no time for lames. Every time I touch the mic, I be spitting them flames. And I be giving it to them, hitting them with the rhythm. Getting it in and they never ready for how I'm doing it. Dropping the hottest topics, got the dopest logic. If you think about wasting my time, you need to stop it. Cause ain't nothing funny if you ain't getting money. Walking around with hunger pains, rumbles in your tummy. With me it's grind time, never behind. I'm doing what it takes to make it so much shine, huh? Are you liking that? Go ahead and play it back. It's nice like when them youngsters say, yo, that's that crack. It ain't easy to keep it a billion, but I'm on the job like 24 hours. You will chop at my competition like Austin Powers. All I do is stay on my grind, 1 hour later.
Alright, so for y'all, you know what I'm saying, who new to the channel, the last time I touched this thing, we basically got a little snow on this here, but painted this deck up here, you know what I'm saying, a nice little black, taped everything off. If you look, it's nice and glossy up here, but when you look in here, oh my god, you know what I'm saying, trusty dusty, no solid rust or nothing all the way through nowhere, but you know, it definitely could use a nice cleanup. So that's what we're gonna do, you know what I'm saying, right about now. So we're gonna get to it. Rattle Can Express, you feel me? So bam, we got the trusty you know, little spray can, and that's what we're gonna end up doing. Bear with me, y'all, as far as the camera and everything. We're gonna get to it. So when y'all see me, we'll start the process of the spraying. Alright, so we're gonna start down around the bottom. And this ain't the end all be all. Things look a little bit rough, but we're gonna do multiple we're going to do multiple coats of this. You know what I'm saying? We're going over everything. I ain't worried about getting nothing perfect right now. So So that's basically what we're doing right now. I'm gonna go ahead and put this camera down so I can really get to it, because I ain't got no camera guy. All right, so we back showing the progress so far. Just to mention to anybody who hasn't actually checked out the first video that I did when I was rattle canning everything, I did use degreaser on it first, so everything is not gonna look perfect after you get done degreasing. It's, you know what I mean? So unless you you got all the stuff to basically really let's say you wanted to sandblast the frame or something like that, then it's gonna look really, really good. But other than that, if you just basically degreasing everything, when it's not gonna look the greatest until you go ahead and spray over it. So if you want to get it perfect, keep adding degreaser till you get it perfect. But this vehicle really looked real terrible, under here at first. So I mean, it looks a lot better than it did. So we just basically showing what we're doing so far. Typically tape off everything and all that, but we ain't gonna go up that high and get all the edges right now, because I'm just kind of going through it. It's colder than a hooker's heart outside right now. So we really just, kind of spraying everything really close. As long as you don't spray everything far away, then what will happen is you won't get like all the overspray stuff like that. But if you're spraying really wildly and really close to everything, then yes, you will get a whole lot of overspray on everything. But we keeping it moving along, you know what I'm saying? We ain't going for perfection, you know what I'm saying? We trying to get this bad boy as close as we can get it, you feel me, to looking right this summer. So I'm gonna drop this camera again and keep going, doing what I'm doing. All right, everybody, here is the progress so far. We ain't done, you know what I'm saying? We still just touching up certain spots. For anybody out there, if you don't want to have to worry about like overspray, stuff like that, just make sure you get as close as you can while you're spraying. That's going to ensure that you don't have all that overspray. Basically just kind of going through. We ain't going for perfection right now. We are actually just getting some things done. I want to see some progress on this car. So, just doing what I got to do to get everything done. And we actually going to go over it again. The can is winding down. But I've literally done this whole thing on one can. So, I plan on going over again. I got another can in the house. You feel me? So we ain't nowhere close to done with this bad boy. You know what I'm saying? But just to give y'all a brief look at how far we done came, just spraying, you know what I'm saying, the loose spots and everything like that. I'll probably have to go ahead and move some wires and things like that to the side to finish touching everything up, because you do not want to ever spray the wires, because you can clean them off and everything like that, but when it comes to hooking everything up like the motor and stuff like that, you're going to want to be able to know exactly what color wires to be able to try to trace stuff down. I mean, sometimes depending on what motor you put in, maybe the wires don't match up on colors, but you don't want painted on wires, because you're gonna have to clean that stuff off. So I'm just basically spraying as good as I can spray, and I'll be back after one more coat, and we're gonna wrap this video up. Then I'm gonna get into a couple things that I got for the lowrider. All right, everybody, so we are back, you know what I mean? So you can look at this here. See how far we done got. I mean, if you look close, you know what I'm saying, we done got the fender, the wheel wells, basically. You know what I'm saying? We got over here, they look nice and glossed up, strip towers, you know what I'm saying? They look pretty good up there. We started along the back of the firewall, didn't get the complete thing. I'm gonna tape off these wires real good, finish down there. Also got some frame up here, you know what I'm saying? So when it comes to stuff like the suspension and things like that up here, I'm gonna say this for another day. I got another can in there, you know what I'm saying? But it only takes like one can to do all this that I've done so far. I've only one can, literally. So I'm gonna go ahead and about to show y'all the stuff that I got for the lowrider. So one more stare at the upper deck. Don't mind the ice and snow that did that when I just lifted it up. So we did up here. And it looks pretty good, you know what I'm saying, so far. Not perfect, not done. This is only part 2, you know what I'm saying. Y'all will see it when it's done and everything like that. And then the only thing left to do would be to put, you know what I'm saying, a motor up in here and fill that empty space. Now I'm about to show y'all just a couple things I got, you know what I'm saying, for Project Lowrider for the next video. So I ain't gonna be messing with the lowrider today, but I am gonna show y'all what I got. All right, everybody, we back. So bam, we starting off with the lowrider pieces for the lowrider audio, you know what I'm saying. We got 2 tweeters, you know what I mean. I already got two. I gotta actually check and see exactly what the size is of the front speakers, but I think those is they're pretty small. They're like 4-inch two ways. So I mean, you got the tweeter, you know what I mean, plus the little small cone woofer, but those don't add too much volume, but they do add a nice amount of clarity for the size that they are in the S10, you know what I'm saying. And also I just put the subs in last week, just mocked everything up. I did get brand new wire, you know what I'm saying, some more brand new wire. Those tweeters is gonna sound real nice. Only thing I'm gonna do is decide exactly where to put them, because I'm real big into sound. But trust me, y'all, no matter what you see as far as this budget bill, I know how to, you know what I'm saying, make everything sound real good for a low budget. When I say low budget, you know what I mean, and low dollar, I mean, no, I could find some real decent stuff, you know what I'm saying, for low dollar. Them tweeters I just showed y'all, it was like $7, you know what I'm saying. And so the next thing I got, hold on. Next thing we got is the 6x9s, you know what I'm saying, 4 ways, you know what I mean. I'm pretty old school when it comes to a lot of stuff. We going with these. It says 300 watts peak power, but as y'all know, anybody who knows sounds and things like that, no matter what it says, there's only like 75 watts RMS. So for those who are not familiar with what RMS means, that's like continuous power. So even if something says 300, only a small fraction of that is actual power that it puts out continuous without doing any damage. So these are only 75 watts as a pair, so 75 watts a piece as a pair. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run, I plan to run 2 separate 6x9 boxes. We're gonna go old school with it. When I was younger, everybody, if you didn't have 6x9s that came in your car, a lot of people just like to use the 6x9s. I'm old school with it, so I still like the 6x9s. And this is better than it, you know. Even back in the day, they still had 2-way. I think they originally had like what you would consider 2-way, 3-way, and 4-way. But these, you know what I'm saying, fortunate these is 4-way, so it's gonna sound nice with the clarity, you know what I mean. So those speakers there, I mean, I got the hookup on them bad boys. I ain't gonna tell you a story. I literally only paid about $1 and some change for those, and brand new. Maybe one day if I personally get a chance to chop it up with you or something like that, I might tell you, you know what I'm saying, how you can get those types of discounts and things like that. But there ain't no sponsor, so we don't give the game away for free, you feel me? But anyway, that's the next project that's probably coming up with Project Lowrider next. So shoot, till next time, you know what I mean. So rain, sleet, hail, snow, or shine, nothing and no one stops the grind. I'll be at y'all again, you know what I'm saying. The snow does not slow me down. We still gonna be out here in the middle of it, you know. And actually the temperature for today, I think it's around 30 degrees. So I mean, that's actually warmer than it's been in quite some time here. So I don't let the snow stop me, you know what I mean. The show must go on. Shoot, y'all might think I'm a little crazy, but I'm telling you, when it comes to that suspension, I've been stacking up on suspension parts, stuff like that. So the next thing to do is y'all gonna see me getting the snow off the side of the vehicle so I can get back down to the ground and jack that bad boy up and then start actually, you know what I'm saying, putting suspension on. So, you know, I thank everybody, you know, who check these videos out. Hopefully y'all like this video. If not, I don't give a good goddamn. But thanks for checking everything out. Mr. Everything signing out till next time. Later.